Alright, I'm not as violent as, y'all think. A lot of people know me as a killer. I'm not a killer. An assassin, maybe, but not a killer. Now, I'm a peaceful dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go to Walmart too. I go to Target. I go to Home Depot and Office Depot. You know what I'm saying? But it was just one day. Now all I know, y'all all vote and all that stuff. I didn't really feel like voting. Because I already knew, I came back from the future and knew Obama was gonna win. So, why vote? So this nigga came to me and said, did you vote yet? And I was like, nah. The nigga took out a registration form. I was like, nah, I'm okay. He's like, nah, I insist. I had this registration form. I was like, you know what? Nah. I already know who's gonna win. So I walked away. The nigga grabbed me by my shoulder. It was like, you better take the registration form. So I was like, this nigga might be out of his mind. No. So I kind of like walked up a little fast because this nigga was trying to, piss me off. The nigga takes out a shotgun. And I was like, oh! Started running. The nigga shot. It passed me in slow motion a registration form. I was like, this nigga is crazy. I was running. Son, this jump was action-packed. I was running. This nigga was in my way, pushed him in the way. He shot another registration form. My gosh, that nigga got torn up. I looked back, there was like paper cuts. I was like, ooh, this nigga gonna be taking a shower for a while. So I was running, turned around, he shot a registration form. I jumped. The jump passed my face like this. Another one flew right here. Got a paper cut right here. And I was like, had worse in high school. And I did. So I kept on running, hopped in this nigga's car. He was, hey, that's my car. Slapped him in his mouth. I was like, shut up, don't look at me. Drove, he shot a registration form at my tires. It blew up. The tire blew up. So I was sitting there skidding on the road. Son, I don't know how he got in the helicopter, but he was in the helicopter and Joe Biden was driving it. And he had McCain, little buttons, McCain buttons. So this nigga had like a Gatling gun, just shooting McCain buttons at me. And I was like, oh snap, it's about to get dangerous. So I'm swerving on the road, all this other stuff. There was no cops in sight, because cops, black people, nah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm swerving on the road, this nigga's hitting up my damn trunk and everything. And I'm like, all right, this has to end. So I jumped out the car, skipped on the road, got ran over 3 times. But you know how it is, I always come back to life. Anyway, I was like, nah, see me man to man. The nigga jumped out of the helicopter. Came down, he was face to face. I looked at him, he looked at me. He took out another registration form, was like, hey, make this easy on yourself and sign this. I was like, that ain't gonna happen. Took out a cigarette, threw it at him. The nigga caught it. As soon as he caught it, I was behind him with some super speed. You know how I always do the super speed stuff? I broke his neck 3 times in a row. Just kept on, keep on breaking it. Nigga thought he was dead. So I walked away, I'm like, yeah, nigga, you know how it is. He gets back up. Turns his neck back around. I was like, oh, got to go. So I started dipping. I was running fast as hell, I was hitting like Mach 2, Mach 7, and Mach 6s all in a row. That's like, son, you're going so fast, you're going back in time. So I went back in time, grabbed a dinosaur bone from, anyway, came back, ran Mach 5, Mach 10, and Mach 11. Back to the future with a prehistoric giant, because I heard in the Bible, this dude beat the mess out of it with a donkey jaw or something like that. So I came, I was smacking him up with the donkey bone and stuff. Just killing him. Smacking him up. This nigga got back up and was like, that's all you got? Nigga transformed into a flipping monkey. So I was like, what is this? This nigga's transforming. So I was like, let me go away. I thought it was over. Now this monkey turned into a flipping prehistoric ape. You ever seen what I'm saying? Got 2 heads, 3 balls, which means more testosterone. He had 5 biceps on 1 arm. So I'm like, okay, this nigga is definitely not human. I found out by that part. So I started dipping again. Not that I know this nigga can run in Mach 1, Mach 2, and Mach 17 speed, which is like pretty fast. So I was like, took out my cell phone, dialed 911, which is a little code as a bomb. So I threw the bomb back at him. The jump blew up in his face, sent to another dimension. He was done. I was alive. And we all live happy. So I went up to this other chick's house. And I was like, hey, what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just got done killing a prehistoric, who knows what it was. She ain't trying to believe me, so I wasn't having that. I was kind of pissed off. I was like, yo, I'm serious. She's like, oh, you're lying. So I was like, all right. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. She's like, oh, what's gonna happen when you're angry? I was like, you really wanna know when I'm angry? Took out my Johnson. It was about 10 feet long, I predict. I think I measured it the other day. 10 feet long, wrapped it around her neck, and broke her neck with it. Yes, I can do that. Yes, I can. Anyway, walked out of her house and was sitting there like, why is my life so action-packed? Can you answer me why my life is so action-packed?